Blade Crash, there you go. Get out of here. Ba-boom. So let's go for the Hoopa. Start off, hopefully we can get some crazy Dark Pulses off really quick. They start off with the Moltres, and I know this thing's packing U-turn, so I cannot stay in here. Fire Blast is also very, very harmful to our Corviknight here, so I think we're probably just going to play it ultimately safe and go in for the Clodsire. And you can already see Will-O-Wisp is not going to do a whole lot. I absolutely love the twin Blobs here. You got Dondozo and Clodsire. It's so hard for them to get over both of these humps. So, very defensive team here. I don't play a whole lot of OU, but let's see if we can get a little bit of momentum going. So we got the Scizor here, not a big deal at all. As you see, we get the rocks up, all good and dandy there. I'm going to go straight in for Dondozo. There's no way they're going to be able to do any sort of damage, even with Swords Dance. We do not care. Unaware, don't care, baby. Twin Blobs coming at you. I'm gonna go for a Curse. I mean, they could easily switch out into a special attacker like Galdingo or something like that, but I still think we're gonna be fine here. They didn't. Okay, so they're actually probably most likely not running U-turn, or else they would have done that there. Nevertheless, we go for the Curse. We have to switch out now, but it is worth noting that I really like the Dragon there. I really like the Dragon Tera on the Dondozo. We're not going to stay in here, but it is something to note going forward. So let's just go straight into the Clodsire here. Pretty easy move, and they actually go for Trick, which is not good at all. Because now the Clodsire is severely damaged. We do have Rocks up, which is nice, but if we go for Earthquake here, they can just kind of go for Moltres, which is, I'm assuming, is running heavy duty boots anyway. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Let's go for the Earthquake. Just to see, well, should we? Okay, they do go for the Moltres, and they are going heavy duty boots, which is fine. Let's see. I mean, I'm not too worried here. They can go for either for U-turn. I mean, I think we can probably just go into hard Rotom here. U-turn, Fire Blast, Will-O-Wisp, nothing really hurts that much, so I don't really care that much. We can go for Hydro Pump, but they go for Excalibur. Maybe we go for our own trick. Let's go for our own trick. So let's do this in case they do. Yes, they go into Slowking. I was actually expecting Great Tusk, possibly predicting a Thunderbolt, but they actually do that, and that is absolutely fine with me. Now we're going to go ahead and Volt Switch. Now we got the Slowking nice and tripped up. They're probably just going to use Chilly Reception and become some sort of loop-de-loopy, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. This is going to be a long, stally match. But when you play defensive, like Stealth Rock, when you play the Clodsire, Corviknight, Dondozo, these types of things, that is just the nature of the beast. So let's see what we can do here. All right, Galdingo. I mean, it's not great. It's not phenomenal. I think we could probably just Earthquake. I mean, if they were running Trick, Choice Scarf, they most likely are not running Nasty Plot or Recover, so I think this is fine. I'm kind of hoping they actually get a critical, which is pretty nice. I'm okay with just sacking the Clodsire here. I don't think it's serving much good. It's already tricked. We could also we could bring it back. The Shadow Ball hits everything decently well, so I think just going for Earthquake here is probably just fine. So they got the Great Tusk, and this is annoying because they are going to Rapid Spin here. We are not running Galdingo ourselves, which is unfortunate, but I think it's okay. We got the Corviknight here. If they want to Rapid Spin, it's going to cost them some Rocky Helmet damage, which they do have knockoff as well. So let's go in for our own Great Tusk. I think this Great Tusk is pretty good against opposing Great Tusks because we've got Bulk Up, Knockoff, Rapid Spin, all the like. I think this is like the most optimized set. I am going to go for a knockoff here, and they're just going to go for Moltres. Now, unfortunately, we might get flame-bodied here, and we do not, thankfully, but we at least got rid of their heavy-duty boots, so now they're in a lot of trouble for the later of the game. I'm going to go for Clodsire here. Kind of risky here. Will-O-Wisp. So I was hoping they'd go for Will-O-Wisp here, because now, as annoying as this is, we are Choice Scarfed, I can just recover. So, yeah, it's like, you know, we're keeping ourselves nice and steady here. Back into the Galdingo here. Now we recover, and I might even want to do two, because again, I'm not really sure what this Galdingo can really do to us. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. Maybe that was a bad move. Maybe we should have predicted a switch, but again, that Shadow Ball pretty much hits our whole team relatively well, so I think we're okay to do that. I do not want to see a Rapid Spin here, but they also have Knockoff, so it's going to be able to take away our Corviknight's helmet. I'm going to go back into Great Tusk here. They do go for Rapid Spin, which I believe is fine. It's not great, but it is fine. And ooh-wee, what do we want to do here? What do we want to do? We could just go for Knockoff here. I really don't like this Flame Body existing, so I think I might predict a switch. Let's predict a switch, and I'm actually going to go into Rotom, and this is pretty wild here. They do go for Moltres, we switch into Rotom, and we are no longer choice into the Rotom, so we actually have a little bit of leeway here. So if we go for, I think we just go for T-Bolt. Let's go for T-Bolt here. They go in for Slowking. They don't bite the bait, which is fine. This is completely fine. Slowking is most likely just going to do Chilling. Yeah, they're probably just going to do that. So I guess we can maybe just T-Bolt and just hopefully we get some paralysis here. Again, we could go for Clodsire. Let's go for Clodsire and actually set up. We go for Future Sight. I mean, they have to go for Future Sight again, so I think we could probably just go in for Hoopa. But we can also get the Rocks Up. I think getting Rocks Up is imperative because they do have the Moltres now. So Scizor comes out to play. We could go for Dondozo, but I think Dondozo's a little bit weak here because of that Future Sight. It's going to hit us for a lot of special attack damage. Let's go straight in for Corviknight. We'll have Corviknight take the Future Sight, and then we'll be okay that way. So let's go in for Corviknight here. Bullet Punch will do absolutely nothing, no big deal. And we'll take that Future Sight for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. I think I said lunch before breakfast, not sure why. Okay, I think now we can probably just U-turn. Now we don't have to worry about that Future Sight. So let's go for U-turn here. And they're going to Tera Blast Electric on Scizor. Wow. Wow, okay. Okay, let's see. How do we want to do this now? We obviously have Hoopa. I don't think Hoopa is within kill range here. So we want to. I think our win condition is going to be Dondozo. I just want to see how we get there. So if we go for Great Tusk. If we go for Great Tusk and bulk up one time, I think we're good on the Moltres. So let's go for bulk up. Okay, Great Tusk is fine. It's not great, but it is fine. Because now we are bulked up. We're going to be able to, if they want to really get rid of this with the Rapid Spin, they're really going to have to pay the price because I'm going to be bulked up twice. So I think that's okay with me. So let's go and bulk up. They'll be faster than us. They actually go for Earthquake rather than Rapid Spin. That's actually pretty surprising. I mean, we could probably, it is tempting to Tera Earthquake, but I don't think I want to do that. Let's just go for Earthquake regular. Let's not go for Tera. They do hit us with an Earthquake, and I think at this point now, it's okay to just do one more bulk up because unfortunately that next Earthquake's not going to kill anyway. So let's go for bulk up. I mean, I guess we could, let's go for Rapid Spin. We go for Rapid Spin here, and this is not what I wanted at all, because, again, there's that Flame Body. Really did not like seeing that at all. Now, but we have to knock off. We gotta kill the Moltres now that we can. The Moltres is as good as done. We do get that, that burn, though. Really, really unfortunate, but it is what it is. At this point now, I think we can probably just go for Earthquake. I don't want to lose. Oh, we get the crit. That crit actually matters a lot. Now that Earthquake puts us into kill range, I believe. Ooh. So now they got the Rapid Spin off. I do want these rocks to come back up, so I think it should be a speed tie. It should be a speed tie either way. So I think if I do Earthquake, they should be dead. This is a speed tie, so we're flipping a coin here. We're flipping a coin. Alright, we're flipping a coin. If they go first, they kill me. If I go first, I kill them, or they could switch out. But again, I don't want, we get it. Okay, that is excellent because now we get rid of their spinner. There's a Scizor here, and I think now they're obviously going to Bullet Punch, but I'm kind of scared because it's Dondozo. We do have Tera-type Dragon, so that's not that big of a problem. We can Tera-type Dragon, and they do have the Excalibur, but if we can get some curses off, we might be okay. Let's go. I mean, they're for sure. It's so brutal. I don't want to give rid of the Great Tusk for no reason, but I think we can. Let's go for Great Tusk here. We'll go ahead and sack it. We'll sack it. It doesn't feel good. Boy, oh boy, does that not feel good. But we do have the Clodsire now. and I want to get up these Stealth Rocks so I can kill the Moltres de facto. Choice Scarfed, Clodsire. I don't care if they... So there it is. There it is. They know that their good is dead with the Moltres there, so I don't love this, but I think it's fine. If we go for Rotom... If we go for Rotom, they're not going to U-turn, obviously. They're not going to do anything like that. So let's just go straight into our Rotom here. And they do go for Roost, but now they don't have any sort of switch for either the Volt Switch or the T-Bolt. And I'm actually thinking, do I want a T-Bolt or do I want to... I kind of want a Volt Switch here. Let's go for Volt Switch. We should be faster, I believe, unless they are speed EVs. We are full speed with our choice. They go for Slowking. This is wonderful. So they go for Slowking now. Now we've got our Hoopa. Let's go. Hoopa-Unbound, baby. Let's go. And I think... I mean, we could set up a substitute here. There's no way they just stay in, right? Like, there's no way. But what do they go into? The Moltres is gonna live another entry, which is super annoying. Let's go for substitute here. All right, let's go for substitute, and we should still be faster here. We should do the we're not gonna do any of the flame stuff here. So the Drain Punch is gonna be saved. I am just going to go for a Psyshock here. Psyshock, nothing fancy. We still got the substitute up, and I think we're looking a little bit better here. Something should die. Something should die here. We have to keep the... Okay, this is a little strange. I mean, I was going to say, we have to keep the Hoopa healthy for the Slowking, but they're just giving it to us on a silver platter. So let's go ahead and hit him with the Dark Pulse. 78%. We get the flinch. We get the flinch. Let's go. Things are looking pretty good here. I might want to hit him. Let's see. Is there any downside to... No, I think we just Dark Pulse. We just Dark Pulse and Dark Pulse again, and we get this dreaded Slowking to go down. You gotta love it. There's the Scizor. At this point, I believe that Dondozo is close to a win condition. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think it's close. I think we're just gonna have to Dark Pulse again. It does get the kill. That's had it been close. That is... Hoopa-Unbound is just... But I can't even believe how good this goddamn thing is. I mean, it's just absolutely nuts. I'm just gonna... If they kill us, they kill us. That's fine. Let's just go for another Dark Pulse. If they're faster, which they probably will be, that's completely fine. I'm not too worried about that. We gotta just get the kill here. If Hoopa goes down, that's completely fine. I think we still have the Clodsire. We can go for... no, we can't because it's Choice Scarf. So the Make It Rain actually is I don't know how I feel about that. I think we should still be okay here. I mean, we do have the Dondozo. If they're running T-Bolt, they could be a little scary here. If they're running T-Bolt, then I'd be able to rest one time. I think Dondozo is probably going to be our win condition either way. So let's go for Rotom. Let's go for Rotom here, and I think what I want to do is just go for Thunderbolt. If they kill me, which I mean, I don't think Shadow. Let's go for Volt Switch. Ooh, okay. Because we do have the Clodsire, so that's always our fallback plan, so I'm not too worried about that. They go for Shadow Ball instead, which is completely fine. Again, they shouldn't be running anything else. This is kind of closer than it should be, all things considered. I'm actually gonna go... I mean, let's just go for Earthquake here. If they go in for Excalibur, I mean, we just have Dondozo, and that's just it. So if this is how they want to ride or die, that's completely fine. Let's go into Blob number 2, Blob number 1. You're done. Let's go Dondozo here. Dragon Dance again does not matter. We do not care unless they're running. Oh, they already teared into their Scizor here. So we're gonna go for the Curse, baby. Look at that. You're doing nothing, kid. Glaive Rush. I don't care what you do. You're done. I'm actually just gonna Wave Crash just in case they switch into the Goldango. Wave Crash. There you go. Get out of here. Boom. I'm not going for 2 curses. The curse is on you. Dondozo, get out of here. We're on turn 45 and we get the dub. Curtains, baby. I'm gonna go for the Rotom just in case they lead with either Meowscarada or Greninja. I was hoping to see Greninja, but I think this is fine. And, I mean, they could be Choice Scarf themselves, so I think it's probably better that I go for Corviknight. If they U-turn, they get that nasty Rocky Helmet. Flower Trick does absolutely nothing to us, so that is wonderful, and we get a free U-turn here. I always forget that Flower Trick does not make contact, so we don't get that Rocky Helmet damage off, which sucks, but it is what it is. Let's go for a U-turn here. Don't think that we are in any sort of risk of Flame Body. So let's go for a U-turn, and they get the Quark Drive immediately for the special attack. That is interesting. I think we can probably just go straight into Rotom here, and we're just pretty much giving them I mean, obviously we're Choice Scarf here. If they want to waste their Tera early, we can do that. Let's go for the Hydro Pump. They just say, hey, come bring it on, and we don't even have to use any of our Blobs. Looking pretty good here. So Iron Valiant, they're going to go again for their Quark Drive here. Now, Iron Valiant is always interesting because it can either be physical or special, so it's always really hard to decipher. I'm gonna go for Clodsire. I see a lot more special attackers, Moonblasts, than so Calm Mind. So there we go, Calm Mind, but we have to be careful because they could also just be running Psychic or Psyshock, and even if they are not, even if we are unaware, we still. Oh god, that was a critical, so it did way more than. This is the problem with the critical hit. Now we can't even Tera and recover, because if it wasn't a critical hit, I mean, we would be totally fine to Tera Flying and recover, but now we can't. So that is that's hugely problematic. I think, unfortunately, we're gonna have to sacrifice the Clodsire because I mean, the Clodsire can't recover on anything. They don't have like a Toxapex or anything crazy like that, so I think we're good as gone here. And they actually Calm Mind. That's crazy. That is wild. They give us a free recover, and I don't know why. I don't know why, because now we can just Tera Flying. It's not great, but I do want to keep. You'll notice when you use this team, if you do, please use it. You want to keep these Blobs healthy as possible. These Blobs are the cornerstone of your team, and then the Hoopa is pretty much like the stall breaker. Now we can just set up rocks here, but now we're in absolutely no danger. They could be running Thunderbolt, but even if they were running Thunderbolt, we're still fine. Greninja comes out. They could probably Protein, go for Ice Beam. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen. We could also just go for Rotom. I don't, again, because it's Stab, if they're Life Orb and Choice Specs, I think we have to respect it. Unfortunately, there's Ice Beam, and they actually are, they might be Choice Specs, but they're not Protein, so that is interesting. I'm actually going to go for Hydro Pump here, because if they go for Ursaluna, they actually just get Hydro Pump. We miss, which is brutal, but it is what it is. We get one more try. Let's go for it. I still want to do this. I don't know the calcs offhand on Dondozo. We also do have Corviknight here. Let's go for the Hydro Pump. Okay, so they do go for Tera. That's fine. That's fine. I think we can live with that. We do lose our Rotom, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Especially if I don't know if Dondozo can take this. A Flame Orb Guts Tera. I actually need to look that up. I actually have no idea. Either way, let's go for Corviknight. We can't really get too hurt about this. Let's go for a Body Press, and we should get the kill after the Rocky Helmet and the burn damage here. So, yep, we're all good there. Corviknight up down to 27%. But, you know, never fun losing your Rotom. Never fun losing your Volt Switcher. That's always a problem. Greninja, how do we want to play this? I don't really want to give them the Battle Bond, so we could go for Dondozo, but if they go for it, they're definitely choice. So let's go for Dondozo here. This is actually pretty risky. If they have, if they went for Dark Pulse, I would be very, very nervous. Water Shuriken, I'm not too sure. I guess they probably just have some sort of a mixed set. I really like, for that reason alone, I really like the Life Orb version, but it is what it is. Should we curse? Should we curse here? I think I'm gonna try. Ooh, okay, so they are not. They get a critical on top, which is just extra bad. Okay. Let's go for rest here. Unless they get a crit, which is very possible at 20%, that is going to be good enough for me. I think now, I think Hoopa on a clean switch can hit the Greninja. But let's go for Sleep Talk here. So I was hoping maybe they would predict a switch. They unfortunately do not, but this still does not. We don't get a Wave Crash, which is really, really unfortunate, but I think we're going to have to do this one more time. We could go for Hoopa, but I don't want to. I want to keep that for a safe thing. Great Tusk, Clodsire. If they're running like Hydro Pump or something, I mean the Clodsire, they are running Ice Beam. We know that they're running Ice Beam, but if they're not Stab and they're not Choice Specs, we're fine. So even if they do have, even if they do hit us with the Ice Beam, we're totally fine. I'm gonna go for Toxic. Ice Beam only hits us for 28%. We're frozen. Go figure. We are literally frozen. Oh gosh, that's aggravating. Okay, what do we want to do here? I think let's just go for Toxic. Hopefully we get unfrozen here. We get one more turn. All right, let's go for Recover. Let's let the Showdown RNG really shake the dice. Let's go for Recover. Hopefully we can thaw out on this next turn. If we don't, we're looking really bad. And there you go. Sometimes the cookie just don't crumble your way. It is what it is. Let's go for Recover. Maybe they give us another free Recover like they did last time. They learned their mistake. They learned their mistake. They didn't this time. They're gonna go ahead and go for the Battle Bond here. And I think we're gonna lose on the. I think we're going to lose on that, but, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm going to go for Drain Punch. We can't hit him for super effective. Maybe, I don't know, maybe, we still have our Dondozo. Dondozo, there's the Hydro Pump. So there is the Hydro Pump. We do get the kill this way. Okay, we're still not out of it, but that Frozen really took the win. Now this is actually like a competitive game. So now we got the Meowscarada. Do we need the Hoopa anymore? I don't think we need the Hoopa, truly, to be honest with you. So I'm actually just going to go for probably going to go for Psyshock. If they go for U-turn, that is going to kill us. We are 4 times weak to bug. Kind of unfortunate, but I think it's fine. I don't want to switch into something because our Corviknight is really down bad, and we don't need any more Corviknight problems. All right, so I think what we need to do is go for Great Tusk. Let's go for Great Tusk, and hopefully we can bait out either a Psychic move or a Fairy type move onto the Corviknight. We need the Corviknight to stay healthy versus, because I'm not sure if we even can beat the Dragonite. So I think our win condition is probably just gonna be Dondozo. Let's go for Corviknight. Hopefully we can survive one and let that Toxic really take its toll. And it's looking pretty good here. So we get the Mirror Armor, get the lowered special attack. That is absolutely wonderful here. I don't know if that will be. We have Unaware Dondozo, so it's probably not even that relevant. Let's go for. I mean, it's good as dead. Let's go ahead and do this. They go for Aura Sphere, which I don't know why. I'm not really sure why they would do that. Let's go for Dondozo and just pray that they actually just go for something else. And they actually don't. They go for Meowscarada, which I understand why they do that, but it's. I wish we still had our Tera type here. Let's go for Knockoff. Let's go for Knockoff here. They actually go for a U-turn, which, I mean, they probably could have put a big damage on it. So I'm not really sure why they do that. They go in for the Dragonite, and this is fine with me. We'll get rid of the weakness policy. This is absolutely fine with me. I'm not really sure what the Dragonite thinks it's gonna do, but if we bulk up here, let's bulk up. I mean, I was planning on having Dondozo be the win condition, but oh, the critical hit, just nasty. But that's fine. That's fine. I think if we go for Rapid Spin and we outspeed. Are we gonna outspeed too? They go for Dragon Dance, but that's fine. If they go for Extreme Speed, I think we're still faster. So let's go for Knockoff, and we just get the kill. I mean, they really blew this. Going into Dragonite, they really blew this. Again, we're not super high up on the ladder, but I think they really just gave us the game. There's Iron Valent. We should be faster. Like we 100% should be faster. I'm just gonna. Well, should I Rapid Spin? Let's actually Rapid Spin just in case the Meowscarada is Scarfed. So let's go ahead and do that. And they just forfeit. They just give it to us. Let's go. Okay.